Good Monday morning. It looks like summer is officially here. We haven't had rain in like a week or something like that, so that's a very, very good thing. Wanted to do a couple reminders. Third Thursday coaching for here in Eugene. It was up north last week, so here in Eugene on Wednesday, 10:30 Precision Funding in the Executive Conference Room, and then 1:30 for Remax. So I look forward to seeing everybody on Wednesday. August 19th, put that on your calendar. We'll have some information coming out. That's our summer picnic here in Eugene. While we'll have a separate summer event up in Albany and Corvallis are more than welcome to come. That's a Thursday evening, if I'm not mistaken, in Eugene, and we'll have more information coming out on that. That's always fun. Business tip of the week. You know, I was reading something, and I've heard this many, many, many times, sell with stories. That's a good reminder. It was a good reminder to me when I read it in this article over the weekend. When you're selling things or telling people facts and figures and that type of thing, sell them with stories. So a good example would be, instead of, you should be buying a house because interest rates are, well under 5% right now. Tell a story about, I had these buyers. They didn't even know they were buyers. They rented a house for a few years. Their credit wasn't so great, but I got them with a lender, and after 6 months of paying down some credit cards, or sometimes just rearranging debt, not even paying some off, it raised their credit score, and those guys moved into a house, a fixer-upper over in Santa Clara or up in North Albany or whatever. So tell stories. People can relate to stories more than they can. And again, we've all heard that before, but I think it was just a good reminder. Another thing, and I've noticed this, I'm on Facebook, and many of you are my friends. Thank you for friending me. I appreciate that. It makes me look so popular. Social media, keep in mind, they say, whoever they are, when you read social media books, and yeah, there are books out there, and articles and that type of thing, keep social media about 90% social and 10% work related if you're going to squeeze some work stuff in there. I notice some people, none of our agents of course, but some, I have friends from other offices and that type of thing on Facebook, they'll post every new listing with 147 different pictures and price reductions and everything. And I think what you're going to find is if you're doing just that, people will defriend you. So make sure you're just kind of blending in some information on work. And a great way to do that is stories. We've got a couple agents who do a great job. They're just rattling along about the different things they do in life. And, just got back from running over to Starbucks and dropped some keys off for some first-time home buyers. They were so cute. They were so excited. And then they just kind of leave it on that. Inevitably, somebody will follow up, where'd they buy, or da-da-da-da-da, and then it gets into a little bit of conversation. So again, make sure 90% of your social media stuff is just that, social. Birthdays. We've got Caroline King from Precision Funding turning, I don't know what she turns, 18, something like that, on Wednesday the 21st, just in a couple days. Lois Kingsford, who's also, I think Lois is 19 though, and Lois is having a birthday. Also, she shares with Caroline on Wednesday. Thursday, Diana Dale here in the Eugene office is having a birthday. And Sunday, the 25th, and Faye up in Corvallis is having a birthday. Karen Jones has been with Remax for 10 years. Karen worked at Remax Eugene, which was another Remax office that Howdy Cole used to own with Gary Draper before they merged it in with ours, and Karen had worked there as well. So Karen has been with Remax for 10 years. Karen's off with faking some neck surgery or back surgery or something, but she's back, I think, in another week. So for those that are missing Karen, she will be back. I talked to her the other day. She can talk and everything, so that's a very good thing. Talking point of the week. This is a great talking point. It does two things. It's interest rates, which we talk about a lot. Right now, interest rates, I just called up to Precision Funding, 4 3/8 can get down to 4 1/4. So sometimes between 4 1/4, 4 1/2, whatever, right in there. Call your sphere. So if you've got a sphere of homeowners, which everyone in Remax does, call them and talk about, hey, I just wanted to let you know, rates, you've probably been hearing it in the news, but they're hovering around 4 1/4, 4 1/2. So I know you're not in the market to buy, or you may not be in the market to buy right now, but it might be a good time to refi. Obviously, a real estate agent doesn't get paid for refinancing people, but remember, the reason you're calling your sphere is just to build rapport, touch bases with people. So get with your lender, find out what the rates are, that type of thing. Precision Funding's more than happy to help you out. You knew that was coming. And give your sphere a call, and you can look like the good guy just checking in, leave them a voicemail. Hey, I just wanted to make sure you were aware of this. It might be a good time to look at that, even if you're not looking to buy. Hopefully, of course, that will get some people to look at buying and selling, and that's always a good thing. But even if not, it's a great excuse to call your sphere. So that would be my talking point. Use those interest rates, call your sphere to look like the good guy. That's all I've got this week. I'll see you next week.